Nuggets signing incoming. New Nuggets free agency target revealed. The target is Tyus Jones, previously of the Phoenix Suns. The Nuggets are one of the teams in consideration for Tyus Jones to land for the 2025-2026 NBA season. Amy Sutherland here for Nuggets Digest. Please hit the subscribe button and join our Nuggets Digest community. We appreciate every subscription and are hoping to create the most amazing Nuggets community. So hit the subscribe button and join the Nuggets Digest community here. So it was announced last night that the Nuggets are among the teams expected to acquire once Tyus Jones free agency opens. Free agency, for your information, opens today at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And all of the free agents will then be allowed to be traded or added to their teams. Tyus Jones right now will be a unrestricted free agent. This means that any team in the NBA can sign him for any deal of any length for any amount of money. A restricted free agent would be that they are still beholden to the team, that the team that they are on can have the option to pay for them and add them back to their roster. Tyus Jones will be an unrestricted free agent because he signed only a 1-year deal with the Phoenix Suns last year, so he will be unrestricted. The Nuggets can offer him any amount of money for any length of time. So Tyus Jones is an interesting mark for the Denver Nuggets to be considering because he is a point guard, a veteran point guard, which is a position that the Nuggets usually seem to target. Last season, we had Russell Westbrook. Before, we had Ish Smith. When the Nuggets won the championship, Ish Smith was the veteran point guard. It seems that the Nuggets, most teams around the NBA do have a veteran point guard. Point guards, especially veteran point guards, are valuable because they can come in for any amount of time, whether that be 2 minutes a game, whether that be 30 minutes a game, and back up the original point guard, the starting point guard, and give a few minutes of relief to them and control the bench offense. So Tyus Jones, let's talk a little bit about some of his statistics. Last season, he played in 81 games. This is great news for the Denver Nuggets. Many Nuggets players are plagued with injuries, so playing in 81 games, that's all of the games but one, is fantastic to see just because of obviously longevity. He's played 10 seasons in the NBA and is consistently playing most of the games in an NBA season. He played he averaged 26.8 minutes per game. Also great to see. That's more than half of the games. And he averaged 10 points, 2.4 rebounds and 5 assists. These statistics from a backup point guard are great to see, because he would be able, like I said, to come in and be a stabilizing force. Last season with Russell Westbrook, this was the goal, that Russell Westbrook could come in and be an energizer bunny off the bench. Having him play that role on the Nuggets did not work out as foreseen because of his questionable decision making. Tyus Jones would come in and be more consistent than Russell Westbrook. That being said, Tyus Jones is known to be a liability on defense because he is on the smaller side and on the less quick side. So trading energy and effort for somebody that can be more consistent on the offensive end and more of a calming presence. Tyus Jones is only 6'1", and as I mentioned, has less of a wingspan, so he is a bit of a liability on defense. For the Denver Nuggets, this is less concerning to me. A lot of the players on the bench, Peyton Watson, Jalen Pickett, Julian Strawther, these players can come in and play decent defense, especially Peyton Watson. Christian Brown would be staggering with the bench. They're great defenders, especially Peyton Watson and CB, so they would be able to make up a bit of the difference for the point guard, Tyus Jones, if he was added to the Denver Nuggets. He is on his 10th season in the NBA. He started with the Timberwolves and played 4 seasons for them. He went to the Grizzlies as a free agent. Then he moved to the Wizards and then to the Suns. His contracts have looked like this. They have gone from about $15 million a season in 2022 to 14 in 2023 and 2024 to last season only $3 million. This is definitely a contract that the Denver Nuggets can match. and be able to pay him an appropriate salary for where he's at in his career. He will be on a minimum veteran contract, which is about usually $3 million a year. The Nuggets are looking to add contracts that are of high value with low monetary value. So a Tyus Jones contract would be ideal for the Denver Nuggets to pick up just because of the lack of cap space they have. They're already in the first apron of the salary cap, hoping to not go into the second apron. A contract like Tyus Jones's contract would be perfect to add because it has very low monetary value and a potential high payback. Let's talk a little bit more about some of Tyus Jones' statistics. In his career, he's only averaging 7 points per game, which is less than Russell Westbrook by a lot, but he is also shooting almost 38% from the free three-point line. He's shooting about 45% from the field, and he's shooting 82% from the free throw line. For a backup point guard, these are numbers that I will take. These are numbers that the Denver Nuggets would love to have. He has about a 54% true shooting, which means that 54% of the shots he's taking, which honestly aren't too many shots per game, he is going to most likely make. Let's talk a few more statistics that I have to show you. He last season was shooting 58.7% three-pointers. So out of all of his shots, 58.7, about 59% of his shots were three-pointers. The Denver Nuggets are looking to add shooters around Nikola Jokić. Nikola Jokić is the best post player in the world, potentially one of the best post players ever, and he needs somebody that can pass him the ball inside and that can relocate and shoot. Tyus Jones would be a great option for this to happen. If Tyus Jones came in to replace Jamal Murray for a few minutes as Jamal Murray waited to stagger with the bench, Tyus Jones playing with Nikola Jokić is interesting because he will always be ready to shoot. He will be ready to put some shots up or attack off the dribble. Like I said before, his defense is the main concern that I have with Tyus Jones. Would he be too much of a liability on defense? Last year, Julian Strawther was this person, and many other Nuggets players became liabilities on defense. We do not need any more liabilities on defense. If Tyus Jones could just match up and stay with his guy, he would be a perfect player for the Denver Nuggets. We'll keep you posted tonight as the free agency opens. The Denver Nuggets hopefully will make some signings similar to Tyus Jones. Maybe Tyus Jones will be signed to the Denver Nuggets on minimum contracts to maximize role players without paying very much money. Like I said, we'll keep you updated. Hit the subscribe button and join so you can get all of the updates. And until next time, go Nuggets.